Welcome back to the chaos.
It's too early for you to be this perverted.
So if you don't know, my family and I have been abroad for about 2.5 months, but now we are back and it's time to settle back in. Now, if you don't know, I am a control freak and my therapist can vouch for me. Lori, if you're watching this, hey! I am trying to settle back into a predictable, healthy routine with working out, getting our house together, all the things just to have a functional everyday life without burning myself out. Now, did she manage to build a routine that allowed her to thrive and not have a mental breakdown? Who knows, but stay tuned if everyday real-ish is your thing.
Now!
And you want to have a good time, a little key, and a little laugh.
We've been back for a while and we've been trying to settle in, establish a routine, and it's been really hard. No. I feel like I'm just... Well, I'm trying to tell them. Yeah, look at us. I'm trying to tell them that I'm trying to establish a routine. Hey guys. We are trying to establish exactly a routine. Oh, that was really good.
I don't know if you guys heard, but I'm trying to establish a routine. Ever since we got back from Serbia, we have been taking our time settling back in, and now's the time to try and set up a predictable routine that is also sustainable. Here's the thing about me. I will do things, cook, clean, go to the gym, and try to do all my things. Try to check off all these things on my to-do list and then burn myself out. But I don't want to do that this time around.
Ole, 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 Inchi, Vinci.
And one thing about me, I'm a little control freak, so routine, being regimented really helps me not panic and go crazy and feel like a failure, but I'm also trying to get to the point where I can check things off my to-do list but not burn myself to a crisp.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return
This is a California king-size bed, and this man is not even fully in frame. It is insane how long you are. We need eggs. What else do we need? Peppers. Sparkling water, huh? Oh, we should get that salad. That salad mix we like. Oh, do we need more pasta? We need more pasta. Maybe... I think that's it, huh? We are on our way to Costco because our fridge literally looks like what Dan's fridge looked like when he was a bachelor back in the day. There's nothing in there but sparkling water and condiments. I want to clean out the fridge. I want it to be full of food because she's in her cooking era now and I need food to cook. We literally don't have eggs. And this man keeps he keeps suggesting eating first of all, the shade, but he keeps suggesting eating boiled chicken and tuna for lunch and dinner, and I swear that's gonna be my 13th reason why. If I hear boiled chicken one more time, it's gonna end in divorce.
Every time I cook, I make food you eat. So I don't know why you're complaining.
No, but when you say boiled chicken, it just sounds unseasoned. And it makes...
It sounds like, but how does it taste? That's the question. Not how does it sound like. So when I boil chicken, there's a special way.
Bro, where are you running off to? It's not that serious. This. Can I just say, going to Costco with Dan, first of all, why were we running a race? Why were we running a race? And every time he takes one step, that's like 3 steps for me because he is a long-legged individual. And I have the legs of a short person because I'm 5'4". Why are you being so creepy? Close the trunk, Dan. Ban it. You want to hear something fun? Dan and I were talking about like crushes, like old crushes in like high school or whatever. Because I saw a picture of a guy that I had a crush on and I looked at it and I said, ooh, how tastes were different back then. I asked him, I was like, do you ever look at the people that you had crushes on? Not the people that you dated, but people you had crushes on and go, oof, that was a choice. And he goes, no, because what'd you say about being a water buffalo? Oh, I was a water buffalo a couple months ago. A couple weeks ago. Now I'm a horse, and next thing you know, I'm a deer. And I was like, what are you trying to say? He was like,
that he goes through different phases?
Yeah, he goes through different phases. So one phase might be for one other person, and another phase might be for another, and like tastes change based on the phases. I was like, you could have just said that. I was like, why? Whenever he has an analogy, it's always related to an animal. Good morning. I woke up around 6:30 a.m. and today's gonna be my first day back at the gym in over 2 months. I am not entirely too motivated, but I know that once I'm done, I'm finished, I'm gonna feel so good about myself. And although I really enjoyed being abroad eating, I did not have a I didn't have a consistent workout routine. I wasn't going to the gym. I wasn't like jumping rope, but I went on walks every day. So that wasn't too bad, but now it's time to get back and to get serious about things, to get myself together. Guys, I feel so good. I say that every time I leave the gym. I swear every time Dan drives my car, I have to like properly adjust it because he's a giant man. I feel like going to the gym anchors me, at least if the rest of my day is unpredictable or, you know, shit happens. At least I can tell myself I went to the gym, I worked my body out, and it just, like when I leave the gym, it sets the tone for the rest of the day. I feel like, okay, I went to the gym, off my checklist, and kind of motivates me more throughout the day, and I'm a lot more positive. Who needs drugs when you have endorphins? I went to the gym today. I'm swole. I'm swole body. Say, mommy, swole body. You go. You go. Gym. Say, gym is life.
Guys, remember when I was like, oh my god, I'm trying to get stuff done but not burn myself out? Well, guess who burnt themselves out? Because at this point, I am well done. Charred, if you will. I was so exhausted from trying to do it all yet again, babes. Yet again. And I could sit here and lie to you and be like, oh, like, I did everything off my to-do list and I feel good and I feel zen and I feel centered. But this is real. This is me. This is exactly what you came here for, okay? The real shit. I tried so hard to get my life together that I literally got too close to the sun and burned myself out yet again from trying to do everything all at once. And I feel like since I got back, I kind of felt guilty because I was like, girl, you were gone for 2 months on holiday. And while yes, I did have stuff to do over there, it's not as much as it was before. So I should have the manpower, the energy to get ish done and get my life together. However, I am a human being. I constantly keep forgetting that. I am a human being with only so much energy, and it's so much better to break up tasks than do it all at once. And this is a lesson I am learning over and over again, and I feel like I am gonna get it. I just need to be kind and gently remind myself to stop trying to do it all. You guys, it is maybe like a week and a half later. I am not making this shit up. I can't believe that this happened to me. I was thinking about filming a video like, oh my god, getting back into a routine, like productive, like cute vibes. You know the videos. You know the videos. I felt like I was on a roll, and then like minor inconveniences like that kept happening, and I was just getting so pissed off. But then I was just like, no, like, let's remain positive, like, we got this, we're gonna get through this, we're gonna do all the things. And shit just kept happening, and I was getting like pissed, but I was like, it's okay, it's okay. And then I got to a point where I was like so exhausted and so burnt out that I was just like, I'm gonna put my head down, I'm just gonna complete these tasks, forget filming, it is what it is, like shit just happens in life. Then cut to moving towards the weekend, I got my period, and it was the most painful period. I don't know what's in the water. I don't know what the entity and the energy upstairs is doing, but I would like to formally request that once we have given birth, let's get like emails or letters as to when our periods are due, and let them come with like a goodie bag or something instead of immense cramps, PMS, and all the things. My period was so bad that I couldn't bend down to pick up Irina because of back pain, and homegirl is in her toddler era. She is running rampant, she is clingy, she's doing what a toddler does, and normally I can handle it, but baby,
last week. It was tragic. And then Dan and I got into like an argument, one of like many, and I just couldn't handle it. It was just not, it was not it for me. So I was just like in a really bad mood, to the point that I was like, okay, like I just need some alone time. I need to not be overstimulated. I need to just be left alone. I dropped Irina off at my mom's. I took some time for myself, had a good night's sleep, and then I woke up still angry at the world. You know it's bad when you go to sleep and you wake up and you are still piping hot mad. So then I drive over to my mom's house to pick up Irina the next morning. And when I tell you, I walked up my mother's stairs, pissed off, making up scenarios in my mind that got me even more pissed off. And it's like, you know those cartoon characters that have like steam coming out of their head? They're so upset that you can see like the steam of like anger, like evaporating out of their head, if that makes sense. Girl, that was me. That was me walking into my mom's house. I was so pissed. And then all of a sudden, I felt a sting right here on my head. And I was just like, what the heck? Why am I experiencing so much pain? And then I see wings and I'm like, what the heck? What is this? And then I like shoo away whatever was in my head. I looked at what fell out of my head. It was a damn big booty wasp. A big booty wasp had stung me on my goddamn cranium. Right here. Right here. And I was like, what the hell? I was like panicking. And then my mom had the audacity to look me in my eyes and be like, you're not allergic to wasps, are you? Girl, shouldn't you know, number one, you're my mother, and two, I don't know, but we're about to find out. I'm pissed. I got stung. I'm about to piss my pants because I'm in literal pain. And then my mom was like telling my sister to go get the tweezers, and my sister took her lollygag time to go get those tweezers, girl. And so my mom took the tweezers, took the stinger out. Like this side of my face was so numb. I felt like I couldn't hear very well out of this ear. And then all of a sudden, like the pain just lifted. The pain just lifted, it went away. And when I tell you, that was such a jarring experience. It was so fucking random. I've never heard of anyone getting stung on the scalp. That it literally like knocked me upside my head so good and got me out of whatever funk I was in. I quite literally felt like that was the universe's way of saying, get it together. Get it together. Like you're in a mood, you're in a funk, but don't let it ruin your weekend, don't let it ruin your day, whatever, like you are good. It was so bizarre that I had to laugh. Like who gets stung by a big booty wasp on their scalp? Same leggings that I wore at the beginning of this video because I do my laundry and I like to wear my clothes over and over again. Hashtag life hack. Cow!
Kamu,
Sama moo!
mama kiss.
Now! Irina ne? Irina! Man, you see what you're teaching your child? Amo, maziwa. Unasema nini?
Kita suruh do this.
Unasema asante. No!
Slap.
No, you can't say that. It's too early for you to be this perverted.
got this jacket from Revolve. It's like a leather bomber jacket and I don't know if I like it or not. I've been wanting something that is a little bit more casual that will go with like everyday wear. And I like how in the back it kind of like tucks, so it gives me shape, but I don't know, like what do we think? For like everyday, fall, maybe even in the winter vibes. Shit is absolutely expensive and I don't want to buy something that I'm not gonna wear or reach for constantly for the next couple of years. Also, I realize I've been talking to you guys and I don't have nail polish on this pinky finger, and that's because my nails are low-key breaking off and I'm just trying to nurse them back to health. But what do we think about this jacket? Let me know in the comments down below. I feel like it's a vibe. Or do I look like a 90s dad? I don't know. The butt looks good though.
No, they haven't played games. Capable of being anything else. Like, he literally doesn't have anything.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little tired. I'm probably gonna have a coffee when I get home, but I feel like I run into this problem often where I talked about it early on in this video and in my other videos, where I really try to check off as much as I can in one day, and in my head that sounds good and the feel of productivity is amazing. It's honestly immediate gratification. However, I am a human being and not a robot, and I feel like I got stuck in this cycle. Ew, why did my voice go up that high? I'll watch other YouTubers, other content creators. I'm like, oh my god, they're so productive, they're getting so much done, they're doing all the things, and it makes me feel bad about my lack of productivity, or I feel like I'm not doing as much. And it's just like, I have to constantly remind myself that social media is not real life. And most of these content creators are making a video and selling a certain type of aesthetic. And some of them are doing this every single day. It is sustainable for them. For most, I feel like it's not. One, because it's exhausting, but two, it's just not realistic. It's not sustainable. Or if they are doing these things, they have resources. I got stuck in a mode where I was watching other mommy vloggers or other content creators who have children, and I'm like, how do they do this? And most of them have childcare, which we do not, and it's intentional. We don't want to put Irina in daycare for now. So that means we have to sacrifice time, and it's not really a sacrifice. I mean, that's our kid. Online and real life are two different things, which is a reminder to you, whether it comes to looks, whether it comes to lifestyle. I know it feels like everybody's doing this and everybody's doing that, and it feels like you're left behind, and it feels like you're maybe not doing enough. Trust and believe you are. Trust and believe you are. And I'm saying this as someone who works in this industry, like who is a content creator herself. That shit is not sustainable. And on that note, I think I'm gonna go home, have a coffee, and then surprise Irina and Dan at the park. Love you. Bye. You don't know how hard I'm trying not to throw up the peace sign.